and welcome to On the Move with Nan and Cam. Hi.
Hi.
It's just a Nan and Cam
Just
fest
Nan and
today.
Cam. Yep,
Yes.
just Nan and Cam.
Yeah. So we were just thinking about sitting here talking about all the things that we wanted to talk about with you guys. First off, we are recording this on Monday and we were already talking about the wonderful weather. So I think the whole week is supposed to be nice, minus Wednesday. I weirdly saw that we're supposed to get possible freezing rain, which is so weird
I'm
when
not
the rest
surprised.
of, no, it's 2025.
Literally, not surprised. Oh, hold
But
on. It's
it's a
looking like
really
Wednesday,
good.
Thursday, Friday. Oh gosh, it's not
Was it
looking
bad?
great.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna
But that's
promo
on
that it
the
was gonna be in
phone.
this. Okay,
That's on the phone weather app,
it's early
not
days.
I like AccuWeather. AccuWeather is
Okay,
real, like
subtle plug.
pinpoint. Yeah.
AccuWeather. Well,
Shout
because I
out
was gonna say
AccuWeather.
earlier, I saw like 70s one day this week, and like that's the type of mindset I'm in right now. We need that. I
Yeah.
don't care. We need that false spring. It's 10K time. We're ready
Yeah.
to train unencumbered by weather.
Right.
Yeah,
Sunshine, like barely kind of spring, almost summerish vibes. Yeah.
that's what I want. So we both attended. This week was the first week of training for the 10 YMCA 10K training team, and we both attended. We're not. Are you doing it? Yes. No.
Yes, I think so. I think I am gonna do it. I did so obviously I did it this past weekend, the 1 mile with Allison and River, which was great. I think
River is Allison's 11-year-old son.
yes, he is on his cross country team at school, so he can easily run them out. Like that's nothing to him. But he decided he wanted to do intervals, and I was like, is he trying to do this because he wants to do intervals with me? Like that is so nice,
Is that
mind
what
you.
you were gonna do?
That's so I said I'm doing intervals, and then River was like, "That's what I want to do," and Allison was like, "You don't have to do that," and he was like, "I just want to," and I was like, "Stop it, like
It's because he's
please,
your
River."
bestie.
Yeah, and
He's a supportive king.
I don't like to talk, and I wear headphones. I didn't wear headphones, and me and River talked the whole time. Well, it was only a mile, but like me and River was talking the whole time.
Yeah, it was also his birthday. Happy birthday, River.
Yeah, and he was telling me about his birthday plans for the night. Where he was going shopping with his grandma. So yeah, we just chit chatted.
Nice. That's
So
very fun.
I
What
just
was the,
I feel like I can't leave him hanging for the rest of this season. You know what I mean?
no, you're an integral part of the training team now.
Yeah.
What was the scene out there in general? Were people happy? Did we have a lot of people at Tuckahoe?
Big. It was big. There was a lot of people out of there. I was like, okay. Like there was a good amount of people out there last year for sure. But this year, I also I wasn't there the first day last year
Okay,
because I was out of the country. And so I was there but I'm not going to be there this coming weekend
right, because you're gonna be
either.
out of the country.
Surprise. Here she is.
Yeah, we mentioned it last week, but Cameron's going on a cruise, which is part of the reason why we're doing it from home today. I had to cancel our original podcast scheduling time, and then it just was easier for Cameron with her running around trying to get all of her bajillion tasks done before going on her cruise for us to do it virtually. I was at the Faison, which
Hmm.
is over by Willow Lawn. I had never been over there. That's our near West End team. And it had head coach Nakia and then a couple
Hmm.
other coaches that have been there for a couple of years. And I was there with CBS 6 because that's where we did our live, if anybody caught that, on Saturday morning. And it was really fun. Cool group out there. I didn't know that we had a team there. So learned something new. And like that is the most convenient team to my house. So if I was going to join a team, if I would, well, if I was going to join a team, we already know I'm in love with the Northside Y and Coach
Right,
Nate. So
right.
like that's the team I'm going to. But I was pleasantly surprised, and like it goes into the neighborhoods around Willow Lawn, which are super pretty. So cool location for sure. They
Yeah.
have like a nice indoor gym spot, and since it was still kind of drying out from the rain, we stretched in there. But yeah, it was great. If you're on that training team, shout out. Thank you for letting the news hold you in spot for like a minute before you were supposed to go so that we could get you on camera running by. But yeah, it was a great turnout. And Nakia said that they normally have more people sign up as time goes since you can sign up until February 10th. So yeah, no reason to not join late.
Yeah, there was a big, and I would say it too, because obviously, like, they split everybody up between, like, how fast they're gonna run or if they do intervals or walk. And there was probably like 4 or 5 people that actually ran the whole time. And then everybody else was either like jogging slowly or like intervals, walking. But I think we added a couple more coaches this year,
Okay.
like one or two. And so there was like more groups, which again, I love because you never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had like there was two walking coaches, which I was like,
Well, that's
wow.
really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really shout out to Tuckahoe. Is that Second Baptist, I think, on River Road? I think
Hmm.
it's called Second Baptist. But yeah, Great location. Love it.
Fun. Great start to the weekend. Well, we have a whole other exciting thing that we're going to go over on this podcast next week. Coming up soon is 10K Love Week, one of our
Yes.
favorite weeks of the year. It's a huge week for Cameron and I as we try to kind of come up with fun ways to push the 10K that are love themed and just show the community some extra love. So really this year we have a lot of things, but a lot of them involve you.
Yeah, a lot of them are involving me.
Give us,
That is
yeah,
right.
give us the social rundown on what people can expect.
Yeah, so really we're doing, so again, it's next week, it's Monday through Friday. And we're doing giveaways every single day on
Yeah.
social media. And then we're gonna have our Palentine's Day event obviously on Thursday, and we'll be doing giveaways in person there, but everything else is gonna be on social, on Instagram and on Facebook. So stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff to give away. Very excited. I know a lot of, because like in the past, we've usually gone out into the community and given away cupcakes and like gone on VCU's campus and gone to a few different places. But I think getting everybody engaged on social is also a good way to, I mean, obviously it's a good way to spread to more people.
Right.
So, and everybody loves a giveaway. So,
Yeah. Also, like a little
yeah,
bit easier. You don't have to worry about missing something if it's not right in your neighborhood or right by where you work, anything
right.
like that. But we also are still going to have one of the fan favorite things. We're still going to have Kroger bags at Fleet Feet stores. We'll
Hmm.
still have 10K signs for your yard, 10K yard signs available for request on the website, and then also available at Kroger locations and at, do we do? Yeah, it's just Kroger locations. For a second, I thought we did YMCA locations too, but I think we've changed that.
Yeah, and also if you are on a 10K training team,
Okay.
we bring them to locations and you can get them from there too.
Yeah. And then the biggest thing that you mentioned, Valentine's Day, which is new.
Valentine's.
People might have seen it, a subtle mention on the gram. But I mean, what's better? I love Do you like Valentine's Day or are you a Valentine's Day hater?
Love Valentine's Day.
Have you always loved Valentine's Day, regardless if
Yeah.
you don't have me too?
Because so that's my thing is my parents have always gotten me something for Valentine's Day, like growing
Yeah.
up. So it's always been like love on Valentine's Day either way. So yes, I love Valentine's Day. Except for this year, I'm moving next week. And I was talking to my parents. I said, you guys know what you can get me for Valentine's Day this year? A new
You
rug.
can't dictate it.
A new rug. And my dad was like, a new rug, how much is that? I was like, I don't know. Or he was like, when do we get you stuff for Valentine's Day? I said, you give me stuff every year, first of all. And my mom was like, yeah, stuff that's like $25.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, it's fine. And I would love that. Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Maybe a gift card to go towards the new rug.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
something.
it needs to be a little more than $25 if I'm going to pay.
You got to
We'll
be
see.
extra lovey, extra good to mom and
Yes.
dad this year.
Right.
Yeah, my mom always gave me gifts too, and I'm greedy. So
Yeah.
I immediately loved the holiday because if you're going to spoil
Yeah.
me, I'm in.
Yeah. And then you get this, there's some candies
So
involved.
I think Valentine's has some of the highest level candy, in my opinion. I'm more of
I
a
agree.
chocolate fan. I did get our favorite. I have them right here. I did get our favorite because I saw the Valentine's Day edition and was curious. Valentine's Day Nerd
I
Turds.
didn't know they had those.
They're good. I saw them on my Kroger, subtle Kroger plug on my Kroger Boost
Hmm.
app and saw them and ordered them, and they're delish. They're kind of like when
Okay.
we had the Halloween ones. Like it's a little bit
All
different
right.
and still really good. But yeah, no, those are great.
Hmm.
No, I love Valentine's. Who doesn't love a holiday about love?
I love Valentine's Day. And
And like
I
can be
used to
any
love
type of love.
the craft aspect to it when there was
You're
like
a
in elementary
crafter.
school. Yeah, so when it was like build your Valentine's Day mailbox or like build your
Yeah.
Valentine's Day cards. That's yeah, I'm a crafter, so of course I'm gonna love that.
They should make like adult Valentines that come in the boxes like that are themed with things
Right,
adults
right.
like.
Yeah.
Because
That
there's
is a
something I loved picking those out and saving the best ones for your best friends.
I mean, yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
we do it for Christmas. We do Christmas cards. So why would we not do like Valentine's Day? Like, hey, where's bestie? Hope you're having a
Yes.
great day. You know what
I
I
want
mean?
them I want them in like strips too. I want them that you just tear apart and then fold, hit with a sticker and give to
Yeah,
somebody.
write your name on it, put the sticker
Yeah.
over it. Maybe
At
attach a
Palentine's,
lollipop.
yeah. Oh, anytime you get some candy in there. At Palentine's, we might have some custom 10K Valentines.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was trying to think all the stuff that's going to happen at Palentine's. Palentine's, there's a whole Facebook event, so you can see that, but it's going to be on Thursday, February 13th, and it's going to be from 4:30 to 7. at Sportsbackers Stadium. And that is not like you need to get there at that time. It's a rolling time. So you come when you want to come with your pals. And we're going to have a lot of different things. I think you've been working. We're going to have some friendship bracelet making.
Yeah, I've been working. Friendship bracelet making, beret tattoos. We got a lot of feedback at like the expo last year about how we should get like 10K temporary tattoos. So I got Valentine's Day themed ones right now, but we're working on it. We'll see what's gonna happen in the future. What else did we get? We got some candy. We
She's making some mocktails.
got some mocktails. So cute with the edible glitter. Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
go big. Again, I think it's the pink and red that I love. I love a
me
pink
too.
and red combo. So then I think that like it's just a girly cutie holiday for me.
Yeah, I agree. I also feel like it's a little I don't love the January, February landscape here. So I think it's like a
Mm-mm.
good mental burst. Like we all need something to get a little
Some love.
jazzed about.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
like let's 1-2 punch 10K with Valentine's.
Right.
It's the
So
best.
bunch of
We're gonna do
giveaways.
build your own mini bouquets.
Yes, we are. We're
That's
gonna have
exciting.
some treats, some little goodies from Chick-fil-A.
Yes, very excited about that. Giveaways and treats from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
What else? I think Ukrops is going to be involved in the action.
Yeah, we're
And then
gonna
we're
do
going to
a
have,
group
yep,
walk run. Not sure what that's gonna look like. I think I'm gonna stay back and hold down the fort with that, and
strategic. I like it.
make the bracelets just in case somebody walks up and needs a mocktail and a bracelet at the same
That's
time.
right. Exactly. Done.
You never know.
Yeah, gotta stay.
Gotta stay. I got something to do. Sorry.
So invite your pal that night. Invite your
Yeah,
pal on the 13th. It'll be great. We can't wait. Like we said, it's 4:30 to 7, but we'll keep posting more about it, I'm sure.
yeah,
And then we've also got the Facebook event. So if you want to share the info with people, good way to do that.
yeah. Wear your red and pink. Bring your pal. It's gonna be great.
Valentine's.
Dream event for us, really.
It is. No, it really is. I immediately. We wish we could take chat credit for this
The
name, but
name. Yeah.
Cameron and I are notorious for immediately turning to our third friend, ChatGPT, only
Right.
for creative names. And I love a
Yeah.
creative name. And sometimes it's a good time to just like it starts you off on the right track, and then
And
sometimes
then you
it just
switch it up.
spits out Palentine's Day, and you're like,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Sometimes it's literally like I never would have thought of that. Thank you so much, chat.
Love you, chat. Be here. We'll see you at Palentine's.
Love you, chat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about painting. I don't know if you remember when I had my birthday party and I painted like that banner. I was thinking about doing one of those, but now that I'm
Ooh.
like, that's also going to be the same week that I'm moving and packing everything up. I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting into my creative bag. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Okay, okay. We'll also have to see what your mental state is like post returning from the Bahamas because we as we saw last time when you were out of the country, you got back and the germs had just torn you up.
Yeah, no, I literally am going to have to like try my best to not get sick because I can't. I had the flu and it just took me out all the way out. I couldn't even enjoy 10K Love Week last year.
No, you were there, you were trying to enjoy it, but I think
From,
better things are coming this year.
yes, better things. If I gotta wear a mask everywhere I go, and hand sanitizer in my pocket.
We're gonna get it with like hearts, pink and red and white if you need
Yeah.
to, and if that's the case, you will not be manning the mocktail station.
No, that's okay. I'll
It'll
have
be
to go on the
me.
walk.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. Even more reason not to get sick.
Well, yeah, I think is that, do we have anything else that you can think of that we're missing? I think that covers old 10K Love Week.
No, I think just make sure you're following us. I mean, I feel like anybody that listens on a regular follows us, but make sure
Yes.
you're following us. It's not just gonna be like I know our normal giveaways are like and follow us, but this is gonna be like do this, like comment this, or it's gonna be like guess this. So yeah.
Yeah, they're very creative. I've been overhearing some of what she's come up with, and they're super creative. Also, you never know when we're trying to spread that 10K love, we get a little wild, a little high off our own show of
Yeah.
affection for the community, and you're like, let's just keep these giveaways going. Let's just go
Right.
bananas.
It's
So
like
there might
add
be some
another gift
random
card.
stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. You never know who's going to see it and hit us up and be like, we want to be part of 10K Love Week. And then you're like, all
Right.
right, guess we're doing another giveaway.
Yeah. Guess we gotta add something else.
Yeah, no rules.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. Well, and don't forget as well, outside of the 10K, we do have River City, Virginia Credit Union River City half and 5K coming up on March
Right.
8th. And we do think the 5K is definitely going to sell out. So if that is something that you're interested in, it is also, if you're doing 10K training team, a perfect way to do kind of like a race feel with your 5K. Because it'll kind of be at that halfway point in your training. So it's a really nice way to have that race day feel with half the distance and kind of just gauge your training and have a fun celebration.
Yeah, I looked because that's obviously one of the days that I'm going to be missing for training. And yeah, you'll have to run like 4 miles that day for training. So do the 5K and then you're good. You did a whole race. Like who cares?
Park far away at U of R and then you're good.
Exactly. Like you're fine. You're really fine.
You're set. And then there's the live show with Allie and Kira as well, which is a super fun
Park far
aspect of
away
that
there
event.
too.
And I can't wait for that one. I had a meeting this week to look at the space, and it was just fun to think about. It was such a fun event last year and also sold out. Grab your tickets because you're going to want to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you are. It was really fun. It was really cute too. That was also very much pink, sparkly. I know they did that theme like on purpose. I don't know if they're planning on a different theme this year or what they're doing.
I think it's the same because it does fall on International Women's Day.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
sequin, sparkly
women.
glitter. Yeah, shout out to us.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for our absolute fave part, some this
Yeah,
or that's. And you guys know it gets extra wild around here when it's just me and Cameron on the this or that. So we'll try to keep it brief. We'll try to
it's gonna
not
be
go on
30
too
minutes.
many, we'll try not to go on too many detours.
30 minutes of this or that.
We
Especially
probably
because
ask each other like the same things.
I'm asking three and you're asking three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be good. You want me to go first or do you want to go first?
you can go first.
Okay. So it's been a national holiday for me and Cameron because we've been waiting for our queen Beyonce to tell us what that announcement was that she canceled and then decided to come up with it a different time. And she finally released it. She had a big old Grammys night. We stayed up too late. We were texting each other because we were just had to see our girl make history.
Had to see it. Yeah.
So if you had the option to go to the Grammys with Beyonce, like you're sitting at the table with her all night
Okay.
or to get front row seats at a tour, which one do you want?
I'm going to choose go to the Grammys and spend that evening with her because that's truly never going to happen to me again.
Okay, good
I
call.
think that I could one day just wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm a millionaire. I have a lot of money. And then I could buy my way to pit tickets at a Beyonce concert. You know what I mean? You can't buy a ticket to the Grammys, I don't think. I don't think that's an option,
I
especially
don't
not to
know.
sit with Beyonce.
No, I'm constantly, one of my lifelong dreams is to be a seat filler at one of those things. And I'm always like, how do you get to do that? That is my dream. Also, if you go to the Grammys, it's like a crazy concert because you're seeing so many
It's,
different people.
yeah, it's like bigger than Coachella because it's like all the top people out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did recognize when Charlie XCX was singing on the stage. A girl that I followed from Vine, her name's Quinlan. She was like one of the dancers on the stage, and I was like, "How the freak did she get up? Like, what is she? What the
Yeah.
heck?" I was like, "What is she doing here?" So yeah, I mean, maybe you just gotta make some videos on Instagram.
Somebody my brother went to high school with was the keyboard player for Billie Eilish last night. They ran cross country together. That's like wild. There was like an article in the Harrisonburg newspaper about it.
Wow, I
Yeah,
love that.
really
Cause
nuts.
that's also my second. That's my girl, Billie
I know
Eilish,
it
my
is.
second girl.
I was also dying when you said that girl that you follow on Instagram that's got a bunch of followers. I saw something about because I loved that Charlie XCX performance, and I saw something about trying to find all the cameos that were in it. And I have never immediately felt so smacked down and old in my entire life because outside of Julia Fox, every single person that they have in that list, I was like, I don't know who that is.
And now I gotta look at the list. Yeah, I did notice.
I had that
Jordan calls
person was
her.
on the list, but I'm like, no, I
Yeah,
have no idea. What's Jordan Collar?
Jordan calls her the Uncut Gems girl. So it
Yeah.
panned to her and he was like, "Is that Uncut Gems?" And I was like, "I think that is her." And then at the end, yeah, at the end, Charlie was like, "Happy birthday, Julia Fox." I was like, "Is Uncut Gems?" Yeah, she's there. Okay, your first this or that. Oh, okay. Your first this or that question is: did you prefer Sabrina Carpenter's performance or
hmm
Chaperone's performance?
Sabrina Carpenter. I
I
love
think,
both,
yeah,
and I think Chapel's honestly probably had a little bit more like the vocals were so wild that people were maybe like more up singing and clapping and going wild. But I love Sabrina's like production. Like I
she's
long for
such an
the days.
actress.
Yes, I long for the
Yeah,
days we've got the house set up, all that, and that just reminds me of the golden age of like music videos and a whole
yes.
elaborate set, and I love that.
Yeah.
I'm more
The
of a
clowns
Sabrina Carpenter
also,
girly.
I
I
don't
don't
think
like
I
the clowns.
watched. Yeah, I don't
I don't
know
like
if she
clowns.
does have a music video for Pink Pony Club or not, but so it may have something to do with that. But the clowns, I was just like, I don't get it.
We could get rid of clowns forever in general, and that would
We
be
could
too,
just get rid of them.
yeah, it'd be too late. They should have been gotten rid of a long time ago. So, yeah, definitely Sabrina. Your next one, thinking to Palentine's. Are you more of, we're not going to have nuggets, I don't believe, at Palentine's, but at Chick-fil-A, are you more of a Chick-fil-A dessert girl or you want a nugget?
Nugget,
Okay.
nugget, and that's crazy for me to say because Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookies used to be my number one top cookie.
I mean, it's a
Number
really good
one.
cookie.
Yeah, that used to be my number one top cookie. It is no longer my number one top cookie. However, Chick-fil-A's chicken is just like unmatched. Like there is
Yeah.
nothing that compares to Chick-fil-A's chicken.
I was at a party with a nugget tray this weekend and I took a lot down.
I'm
I
just
put on a show.
unstoppable at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. A clinic and taking down
Yeah.
nugs.
What's this?
Yeah, uh-huh. I do agree that the chocolate chip cookies, I never buy them, and then like in a meeting or something, we'll have them, and I'm like, these are superior.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, so I'm excited about them.
You, me too. And especially because they're gonna be heart shaped. Heart shaped. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What the freak? Okay, your second one is so we do this thing. I feel like we've talked about it before, but I'm not sure. We do this thing every year around Valentine's Day called Valentine's Day, where we all go as a staff to go get pizza. And normally, and this year, it's at Cece's. However, last year we also took a trip, I think it was last year, to Olive Garden to get the unlimited pastas.
We did.
Do you prefer the Olive Garden unlimited pastas or do you prefer Valentine's?
Valentine's, no question, Valentine's. No disrespect to my Italian family at Olive Garden. I don't want to think the garden to think that I'm speaking negatively of it, but
No.
I think that I feel like trash probably 30 minutes after I've entered an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I am
Trash.
hurting and I don't it's a harder recovery for me. I think with pizza, I know my limits. Pizza feels more like a little taste to me. Also, I think you get more variety. I like a buffet situation.
Yes, and I will say this is gonna sound weird, but when I went to when I was in my first Valentine's Day, I tasted Cece's soup for the first time,
Whoa,
and it was
wasn't even
so good.
aware.
It
I'm
was
really gonna
so
have to
good.
that's questionable for you,
Yum.
but
Yeah.
everybody has their things. I like that questionable Alfredo that everybody turns their nose up at.
Mm.
And I'm like, it's actually delicious.
No, that soup is so good. Like, oh my
Okay.
goodness, it's so good. So that I live for that, and then since a young child, I've been macaroni pizza girl. So
Oh yeah, macaroni pizza can't be beat. I agree. I like their white pizza. Also, they got those cheesy breadsticks.
yeah, so CC's is one of those things that got shut down for a while. Not shut down, but like just like nobody wants CC's, but I want CC's.
Yeah, I think it's on the ups.
It's on.
It's
CC's is
solid.
back.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Your last one is about your upcoming trip. Are you more of, do you into, is this is your first cruise? I've asked you this like 8 times. This is your first
Yes,
cruise.
it is
Okay.
my first cruise.
Do you anticipate that your persona on this cruise is going to be more of a sit by the pool and relax girly, or do you think you want to be doing stuff or like excursions off the boat?
I'm going to have to force myself to be sit by the pool, relax girly because although this is my first cruise, I am definitely afraid of open water. I do not like open water. So I'm going like, which is like, I know.
I'm
Okay, I
so
get it.
entertained. I can't
I get
wait to
it.
hear how it goes.
I'm literally like the anxiety. And then with everything happening with the airplanes, I'm like, am I even gonna make it there? I don't know. And so I'm like, I need to force myself to like calm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to force myself to like it's fine. But it's also a bachelorette trip. So it's
Yeah.
like, are we gonna be chilling by the pool? Like, are
And
we
you
going
kind of
to
have to do
chill?
like whatever a group is doing more than whatever you
Right.
would be doing by yourself. Yeah.
Right. So we will see. It'll be very interesting to like see what happens.
I can't
Because
wait to
I'll
hear the
be
chronicles.
yeah, I think it's a 4 night thing.
That's kind of perfect
Yes,
though.
4 nights.
Short.
Yeah. So we'll see. I hope I have nothing but good things to say.
Me too, because your experience is going to influence me to potentially go on my first cruise
Right.
this year. So no
Right.
pressure.
I went to a girls brunch on Sunday, this past Sunday, and I was telling them about how I'm going on my first cruise. And a couple of them were like, I don't really like cruises because after like the first day or two, I get bored. And I'm like, I can be bored. I can be bored. Like, that's
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm okay with being bored. If it was something else, no, but I can be bored. So we'll see.
Well, and board implies you feel comfortable and safe.
Exactly. That's all I
Yeah.
need to be. That is all I need to be. So yeah, we'll see. I'll bring back the
Okay.
details.
I'm excited. Keep a
If
journal.
any, yeah, I was about to say, if anybody has any tips, any tricks, anything, leave it in the comments because I'm stressed. Okay. Last dish of that. We were just talking before this, and again, our girl Beyonce announced that she's going on tour. And just so happens that she's going on tour and she'll be in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, on Independence Day, 4th of July, which is just really.
It's almost too much.
It is really like, I can't believe this is happening.
I'm going to turn into a firework. Just explode.
I'm just going to explode. Like, wow. So, would you prefer going to the show that's in DC, which obviously accessible, you can drive, nation's capital, 4th of July? Or would you prefer going to the show in New York?
That's tough to say. I love New York, but also like I feel like New York with the stadium is probably a little bit logistically harder. I mean, they're both, I would think both not great to get. Like DC, the stadium's in Landover, Maryland. It is
DC's gonna
not.
have to,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to say New York in some ways because we saw her in DC and the transportation situation to get there from the city and get back on the metro post that was so terrible that my husband and our other guy friend we were with were like, never again are we going to a concert here.
Yeah.
So I think New York, maybe. I think New York, but I told you my real secret dream would be to go to London.
Right. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
And
I
you
mean,
don't
I could
have
go.
a long time to choose.
You don't. I mean, I also there was Chicago. I could go to Chicago.
Like there's a good
I
amount of
almost went
places
to
you can
Chicago last time to see her. Instead, we went to Nashville. So we almost went to Chicago before.
I don't
So
remember
yeah.
where all the locations were. I forgot. I just remember seeing DC and being like, wow.
Yeah, no. She usually comes to DC.
Yeah. So, okay.
Anywhere that I get to see Queen Cowboy Carter
Is
is a
good
good
enough
place.
for me.
That's good
Yeah.
enough for me.
It's good
Yeah.
enough for me. I don't think that I would necessarily go back to Miami in the middle of August
Yeah, that was intense.
to see her. I mean, that was a lot, but that was also a lot of sweat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Houston, DC, Vegas, Atlanta, Paris, London.
Yeah. I mean, I could go to a lot of those locations. I don't really want to go to Texas. No disrespect. I know that, that's where they made her.
We get it.
They get hyped, but I don't want to go to
get it.
Texas. Well, because that was also like at the height of summer. I don't want to be that hot.
Yeah.
That's going to be bad. But almost any of those other cities, I could get down with. I could even get down with Atlanta because I'm like, Atlanta is like an easy flight from here.
Right. We'll have to update y'all on.
Yeah, you guys know. We know you really care.
We'll update y'all later on our locations.
By next week, we might have our tickets, so we can let you know then. Well, this has been great. Love a little Nan and Kam catch up, but most important takeaways for you are 10K training team, still time to sign up. You can sign up until February 10th. Don't miss out on the fun. A special shout out to our boy River, who's doing his first 10K training team. 10K Love Week is next week. We got all the giveaways with Cam. We got Palentine's Day on the 13th, and you're going to want to come to that. And yeah, and then we've got River City Half and 5K on the 8th.
Yeah. We got a lot going on is what we're saying.
Yes. Also exciting. We have the RVA Sports Awards on Saturday. And I hope next week that I get to tell you guys that either Coach Billy King, our Kids Run coach, or Kids on the Move coach, won for Best Coach of the Year, or I hope that I can say that the 10K won Event Impact. So we're really excited to attend that and see everybody in the RVA sports world there this weekend. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got going on.
That's about it.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Bye.
Have fun on the cruise. Bye.